Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to share this devotional, or I would say not even really a devotional, but a little paragraph I wrote the other day when I was thinking about studying about or taking our refuge in Him. So I was doing some research on just refuge, and I came up with some stuff that Chaka, and I might not be pronouncing that right because I'm not an expert on Hebrew or anything, but from the looks of it, it looks like Chaka is the Hebrew word for refuge, and it means to flee for protection, to have confidence in, to put one's trust in. Our dictionary defines refuge as a shelter or a protection from danger, trouble, or take refuge from a storm. It's a place of safety or anything to the which one has rescue for aid, relief, or escape. In this life there will be many troubles and tribulations that do come along, such as the death of a parent, a spouse, a child. Your spouse might leave you, divorce. You could be facing tough times and losing a job. Maybe your job doesn't supply you enough to survive in this economy to begin with, and you're always struggling. Maybe you have a child sick in the hospital, and there's uncertainty, and all the stresses and extra things that piles on on top of you. Maybe you've just been diagnosed with cancer, and you have a tough battle ahead. And so many more troubles that I just can't list them all, but you get the point. When these problems arise, though, but where do you take your refuge? The nature of a man is to problem solve, so if you're like me to start, you immediately ponder a solution on how you can fix the problem yourself. But the Lord wants us to know that He is our refuge. Those of us that have surrendered to Him and been born again. He wants us to lean on Him, trust in Him, and dwell with Him continually. The Lord is our shield. However, the shield isn't a shield that prevents us from above trials in our life from coming, but however, it is a shield that protects us from losing our hope, our faith, our peace, our joy in the midst of the raging storms. If we are dwelling in Him, abiding in the vine, and the vine abiding in us, then He brings forth His fruit. And even in the most toughest physical trials, we still have joy, peace, and a faith that doesn't make sense to those around us in the world. Psalms 46 verse 1 says, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. In Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 10, it says, the joy of the Lord is our strength. Look, I can't falsely lead you to believe you won't face these trials on earth, because you will, and we all will. Some more than others, obviously, but what can I tell you is that the Lord goes forth with His children through the deepest valleys and the highest mountains. Facing tribulations and troubles, walking side by side with the King of Kings is eternally better than walking alone, being torn down by the enemy of your soul, who has come to steal, kill, and destroy. So let us begin to seek refuge in the Lord. He is our fortress, our deliverer, our protector, our shield. Amen.